get a different apartment in a different city that has more jobs, more opportunities. And it's more for us because we're literally in the boondocks right now. Like, literally in the boondocks. Like, there is no resources, no nothing. I'm sorry, I kept getting banned. I just got to watch out and not crash out and whatever. If I see any trolls or anything, I'm just going to delete them. Any negative comments, I'm just going to delete. But, my hair is so tangled. It's bad. It's very bad. But, so if anyone's able to help me pay it, I can get back on live and show y'all that I paid it. Like, one thing about me, people have donated to me multiple times on TikTok, and I've always shown proof of everything. Like, whenever I was homeless and I had nowhere to go, $2,000 was sent to me. $2,000, and I used, well, she didn't send it to me, but she bought the hotel for 2 weeks. But she had sent the money or whatever, and I got a printout of the receipt, and I showed her proof that it's 74. It's only 74. It's actually like close to 300, but that bill's not due yet. But the disconnect notice part, how do I get back in here? Okay, so it's only 74, 73 that I have to come up with. The rest is not due yet. Like, that's not due. I don't need that much. But my lights are literally getting cut off tonight. I tried to call and try to speak to a representative to see if maybe they can give me another extension, but it's Sunday and it's Father's Day and nobody's there. So I just need to go ahead and pay that tonight, and I could show proof I can get back on live, or I could pay it while I'm on live. But my PayPal is linked in my bio. I put it back in my bio. But I'm just desperate. I need a brush. Can you give me a brush? Yeah. I need to try to get these tangles out of my hair. My hair looks so freaking bad. But I don't care if anyone comes on here judging me or not, because I don't mind showing proof of anything. I don't mind. But we're going to be moving. The apartment's supposed to be ready on the 24th. But if it's not ready on the 24th, then I told him that I'll go ahead and move in on the 1st or whatever. But thank you.
Can we see this go? Oh, wait.
Yeah, hold on, baby. So if it's not done by the 24th, then I'm going to go ahead and move in on the 1st or whatever. But I still have to get U-Haul stuff and all that. But right now, I'm just worried about my lights. At least the past due balance. I'm not worried about the other balance, because that can be paid later on. Like, I'll have money at the end of this month. But, oh, excuse me. Sorry, I did not mean to burp. But I can show proof or whatever. Like, I've been on here multiple times, and there's people that have helped me before. Yes, I will admit that. But this is very important. I just need to come up with the 74.73, just the past due balance. I'm not worried about the account balance, and that's just energy. But I'm not worried about the, what, baby?
Ready?
Hold on, baby. I'm talking, and then I'll get back to you, okay? Once I'm talking, then just don't interrupt me, okay?
Okay.
But I'm trying to get the light bill paid. You know what? Just show me real quick.
Okay. And go. Oh my god, no. I messed up. Yes, one of my teammates took it back. Got passed it to the pumpkin guy.
Good job. All right. So, basically that's where I'm at. If you're just joining, I'm just trying to come up with, I don't need the 286. I could pay that at a later date. I just need to pay 74.73 by the end of tonight, like by midnight, I guess, because it's already past due. I've already got an extension. I paid for the extension. I paid like 50 something dollars. But I just want to pay this 74.73 so my lights does not get cut off tonight. And I really don't care if anybody judges me for begging. I could show you proof. I could show you a receipt. I can get back on live. I can show you what I'm doing while I do it. I can actually use the other phone that I have. It's not connected, but I can connect to my hotspot and do it while I'm on live. But I'm desperate. I'm so freaking desperate. I know it's no one's responsibility but my own. But I put all my money in making sure that we have somewhere safe to move to. And we did. Out here, it's not safe. There was 2 people in the past 8 months that's been unalived out here. They have not caught their person that did it. And then I allowed my son to play outside before, and now I don't allow him to play outside no more unless I'm outside with him because some 13-year-olds shoved him up against the wall, and he's only 8 years old. Like, they shoved him up against the brick wall. But I'm basically on here just to get my lights, like, taken care of. Because I've been crying all freaking day. I know it's no one else's responsibility but my own. But I don't know what else to do. I've asked everybody. Like, I've literally asked everybody I could, and I just can't. Nobody's even commenting anything. Like, people only comment whenever I crash out. Like, I'm literally begging for help. I know there's people that's on here that beg all the time, but I can back up my proof. I can show y'all every single proof. Like, I never have had a problem with showing proof. Or I can give you my account balance and just let you pay it myself. I don't care. I'm freaking desperate. I didn't see your comment. It keeps on filtering your comments. I had to approve your comment. Matilda? I think one of my admins are not good. Hold on, I'm removing all these. Gonna. Who put. Who put all. I know you're not showing anything bad. And Southern Mom, I'm in the process of moving to another city. I'm out in the boondocks. I'm not trying to sound rude, but there's literally no jobs out here. No buses, no jobs, no resources. All the churches are out of funding. I've tried calling 211. And I don't even know who it is. Anyways, I did have a job. I did, but there's literally no jobs around here. That's why I'm moving at the end of this month. Why I'm moving at the end of this month or at the.
Okay, we're gonna go to a monkey.
And that was very rude for you to comment, honestly. I feel like people really don't care, honestly. Like, I don't even know why I'm on TikTok asking. I really don't. Like, these comments, like, I'm not.
I can go back with you.
God, I don't understand why. Oh. Huh? Can you stop, please? I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. Hi, Kermit. Are you real? Okay, you're real. You're not a fake profile. You just jumped on my foot.
Yeah, but it wasn't hard.
Oh my God.
Bro, every single day you have to change your hairstyle back to brown. I have to change the line here again.
I don't see it. What is it? I see DTEOFDISC. I'm sorry about that. But I'm basically on here because my lights are getting cut off tonight. I did get, what is that called? An extension. I got an extension and that day was for today, and I tried so hard to get money and I couldn't. Why is it so like shiny? There we go. So, yeah, she's a very horrible person. I heard that the majority of the money that was given to help me out, she kept it. She did help. She did send some. I'm not going to sit here. I don't like Slot at all, but I'm not going to sit here and lie on her. You know what I mean? Show date. Oh, wait, I was not trying to show my son. Baby, go over there, please.
Okay.
I don't know how to show that. Yeah, I know. There was some people that said she sent, like, they sent her a lot of money for just me, for helping me through that domestic violence stuff, but she pocketed most of it and only helped me with half, if that makes sense. But that was years ago, so I don't really want to talk about her, but hold on. It's not background. I really don't know how to use this. I have to like use effects. I got this text message this morning. This was today at 10:15 a.m. But in order to do the date thing, it's okay. $1 million. I know that. I heard about that. But this was today at 10 o'clock in the morning. I could take another screenshot and show y'all the time if y'all want me to. Is she still in here? Nita, are you still in here? I guess Nita didn't, baby, go in there.
Okay.
Where is it at? Okay, here it is. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know if y'all can see that. Why do you have so many pictures of your Roblox on my stuff? Here's the one without my email. There we go. This one, oh my God. I had to cut out my email, but I showed the date, which is today. And it says the price. Did I cut that out? But $74.73. I crossed out my account number and I crossed out my email because I didn't realize I showed that on there. But that's the only thing I have that shows the date. I do everything online, so I mean, I could walk to the mailbox and try to see if there's anything in there, but I never have any mail whenever I go check, so I just need 74. I don't need the 200 and something. That's not due yet. So I can take care of that whenever it comes time. But right now I'm focused on, and I'm going to stay online. I don't care if I get judged. I don't care if I get clipped, but I can show y'all proof once I pay it. I can get back on live and show y'all proof that I paid it. That's all I can say, because I know there's a lot of scammers on this app and they're really scammers, but I'm not. I'm really in need. Like, I'm really, really in need. Thank you for liking the live. I know y'all are, man, it's the beggars that don't really need help for me. Like, that's what makes it so hard for me and other people that really need the help to actually get help. And it sucks. Like, it really does. It sucks because, like, this is my last resort. TikTok is my last resort, and I have not asked for nothing in a very long time. I got on last time asking for something around, I believe, Christmas time. There really are beggars on this app that don't need the help, but I actually need the help. And I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Like, I feel like I'm not gonna get the 74. I'm not gonna get my electric bill paid. I'm not gonna have electricity after midnight. Like, I'm just stressed out. Like, I spent all my money in that apartment to be able to move into my new apartment, and I can't move in yet, so I still gotta pay the electric bill. I paid, it was like $50 something to have the extension or whatever. But today was the day, they gave me a week or whatever, but today was the day I had to pay the rest of it, which was $74, $75, whatever it is. And I can't pay it. Like, I can't. Like, I don't know what else to do. Like, I feel like I sit here and I help people, and I don't have no help. I don't have help from anybody, and I'm just really honestly stressing out. Like, I just don't know what else to do. Like, it's like stuff like this that has me thinking, like, am I even capable of taking care of a kid if my lights are going to be turned off? Like, I've tried everything. Like, I do everything for my kids. I make sure, and I do it on my own. Like, if y'all are just, like, meeting me or whatever on here, I went through so much domestic violence. Like, I went through domestic violence. I went through a lot. And I went through him stalking me. I went to domestic violence shelters. And people that know me on here know that I always show proof. I always show proof of everything. And I just don't know what else to do. I've reached out to churches. They have no funding. 211 wasn't no help. I live literally out in the boondocks, in the sticks. Like, there's literally no jobs out here, no nothing. I'm moving to somewhere that has jobs. Like, all I've wanted to do in my life is just to get ahead, but it's always like I get 2 steps forward and 5 steps back. Like, and I'm tired. And I feel bad because my kid doesn't even know what's going on. Like, I'm not trying to invite anybody to co-host. I just accidentally did that. Like, see my eyes? They look horrible. Like, they declined the invitation, but I did not mean to send that. I'm so sorry. Nobody's talking. There's like literally 15 people in here and not one person is really saying anything. So I feel like I should just get off. Like, I feel like I'm not gonna get the help. And it's so easy for the people that don't need the money on here. Like, there's people on here, they're literally scamming. They don't need the help. They have help. Like, they help each other. But I am alone. I need 7473. And that's the date. Lisa, I didn't see you ask a question. I really didn't. I feel like some of the people that's in here is just people that's acting like real people that's sitting here messing with me. People need to just leave me alone. Lisa, I did not get a question. Like, I didn't. My comments are literally being like, I don't know, like, yeah. But usually it shows, hold on, let me go back in here and let me delete these. I have to get it paid by tonight. Like, literally by tonight. And I can't call them because it's Father's Day. Offices are closed, so I can't sit there and ask for another extension like I was going to try to do. But I didn't realize today was Sunday and Father's Day until I was on live earlier and somebody else said it was Father's Day. And that's another reason I'm upset today, because my dad is dead. Like, and then his 5-year anniversary of his death is coming up on July 2nd. I've just been like an emotional wreck. Like, I have my own place and I'm moving to another place. That's where all my money went to. That's why I don't have any money. I paid over $1,000 to move into this place. And not this place. I'm moving to another place. I'm moving closer to my daughter. But I'm not going to say where. honestly, it just takes one person. Like, just one person. That's all it takes. And I would be forever grateful. I could show proof. I could show any proof that you need that I paid it. Like, I could show with the time it paid and everything. I'm just desperate. I don't want my lights off. I've tried everything. I have been, like, barely holding my head over water. Like, barely. I don't get child support because his dad is my abuser. I can't get any loans. Like, I will not qualify for any loans at all. Like, I won't. When I was with my abuser years ago, he basically ruined my credit. He made me withdraw money out of banks, like overdraft, and it ruined my credit. There was cars that I put under my name for him. There was houses that I put under my name for him. It was everything, and now I'm just alone having to deal with all of it. That's why I struggle so much. But yeah, I have tried the Dave app. I haven't tried it recently, but I have tried it and I was denied. I have such a big tangle in my hair, so I've been trying to get it out. And it hurts so freaking bad, like. Ow. Own place, and there was a vacant apartment across from me. His friend ended up moving in. I don't know why, I don't know how, but his friend ended up moving right across, like, our doors faced each other. I don't know if y'all know, like, how some apartments are or whatever, but this was like almost 2 years ago when I went to Dallas. So this is whenever I ran. The last time I talked to Slots or whatever, that's whenever that happened. But I left everything behind in that apartment, like my bed, our clothes, everything. I left everything behind, took an Uber with the money that I had to the Greyhound downtown in Houston whenever it was still there. Then I took the Greyhound all the way to Dallas because the shelter said that they had space for me and they didn't. So Slot's team, which Slots didn't help me, but her team, the people that was following her or whatever, helped me get a room for a few days. She did help me before, I will admit that. She did. But yeah, somebody else might be able to use that as help or whatever, but I didn't go through domestic violence recently. So, but I have been through it. I'm slowly but surely getting my tangles out. I think the fork is only to do with, because I'm in Texas. The only thing they help with in Texas is if you're a victim of domestic violence, they'll waive the deposit, but they won't like waive your bill or anything like that, and they won't help you. But different states have different things. Texas don't have much resources. They do, but they don't. Like, the resources are basically for big cities. Little cities like that I'm in, like little bitty country towns, we don't get no resources unless there's funding at a church, which there isn't. But yeah. I just looked at your profile, Kite Girl. I love that tattoo. Is that you? My phone is not charging at all. I'm serious. It's like one thing after another. Just like a week and a half ago, I was trying to get parts for my freaking car. Hey, Rena. But yeah, I went to go I went to go pick up my son from school one day, and I broke down like right outside the apartment complex, and then the car would not start. Luckily, I still don't know what's wrong with it. The mechanic said it could be a starter or something like that, because but it didn't drain the battery, so it's not the alternator, because I used somebody else's battery to drive it back to where my mom is, because it's my mom's car, because I'm moving, so I had to get the car back. But that's my story. Like, it's like one thing after another, and then now, like, I've tried so hard to get this money, and it's $74. I've tried so hard to get this money for the electric bill, and I just can't. Like, I've tried so hard. Like, I can't wait to move so I'm moving to a bigger city and I can get a job. I can get 2 jobs. Like, and I have family nearby there where I'm moving to that can help me with my son babysitting him. You know what I mean? So right here, right now where I'm at, there's literally no jobs. I worked at this place for a week and I was fired because I didn't know I was a fill-in. She basically hires people whenever she needs, like, to give people a break, and then fires them. She don't train them. She don't do nothing. And it's called Bulldogs or whatever. But, yeah, that owner, no. They don't, like, the whole city's like, why did you try to get a job there? It's the only job I can get. You know what I mean? And they didn't train me. They sat there and talked mess about everybody all day long, instead of focusing on like getting people's orders out and stuff like that. They just sat there and put the other workers down. They put customers down. I just couldn't be in that type of negative environment. I move either the 24th or the 1st of the month, but I have to pay this electric bill by tonight. Like, if I don't get it paid by midnight tonight, then my lights will be off. And I'll be right back on here tomorrow. Like, I'll show y'all proof it's off tomorrow. It's going to be off at midnight while we're sleeping. And none of my family will answer. Like, I'm trying to get one of my family members to answer, so maybe my son can go with them, so I don't have to worry in case my lights do get cut off. Because when my lights are off, I will not keep my child in here. I won't. Like, he'll go with a family member or something, because I will not have my child without running water or without electricity. I'll stay here. I'll stay here with no problem. It's gonna suck. But, like, sorry. It's gonna suck, but I'm one of those moms. Yeah, but I don't have any gas money. Like, I really don't. I don't have gas money to give y'all. And then I wouldn't have gas money to get back. And plus, he would be sad. Like, yeah, I don't have any gas money. I would go, though. I can't wait until I move down there so I could be closer to you. That's my daughter, guys. She's the one that was adopted by my cousin, and my cousin's really the only family I have left. So, like, I don't really talk to my mom. I don't really talk to my sister. I don't really talk to my oldest daughter. I mean, not my oldest, my second oldest daughter. I feel like I'm gonna have a stroke. Like, my words are always jumbled now. Like, I don't make sense. Like, I just don't know what to do. I really don't. Like, I'm gonna sit here and, like, probably get off here and cry, because I don't want y'all to see me cry anymore. Like, I don't. But I honestly feel like I'm on here for no reason at all. I'm on here just for laughs and giggles, because I'm not gonna get this paid tonight. I look like a freaking raccoon. Like, I feel so ugly. Like, I'm struggling. Like, I'm tired. I really am. My freaking hands are all wet. I'm a freaking crybaby. Like, I know that, but you just don't understand how stressed out I am. You know, I've tried so hard. I didn't say anybody was here laughing at me. I'm saying there's probably people watching laughing at me right now. That's what I said. I didn't sit here and say anybody did anything, because they didn't. Nobody did nothing wrong in here. But I'm serious, there's scammers on this app, and it makes it hard for people that actually need the help. I don't have no help from anybody but my family that I'm moving closer to. I'm moving closer to my cousin and my daughter. My cousin adopted my daughter so that she could have a better life, and the reason I say is because she had behavioral issues because of things that happened in the past, you know. But now she's amazing. Hi, Maria. My daughter did a whole complete 360 because my cousin, like, okay, her and her husband are law enforcement. Her husband is a sheriff. She used to be a police officer, but she's really sick right now. Like I said, she's really, really sick. She has a disease that, like, I think 10% of people have in the world, or 1% or something like that. But she's basically, her body's basically, you know, I can't really say it, but hi, Maria. It says, I'm Maria, I'm 52, have 3 kids, and I was adopted at 6 months old. I'm disabled. How are you doing, Maria? %. What's it called again? I don't remember what it was called. Maria, thank you for following me. You're very sweet. It just makes me realize, like, how many people in the world are going through way worse than I am. But I know people are out there doing way worse than I am, but all I'm asking for is, you know, yeah, she's getting through it, but I lost see, I can't speak right. I don't know what's wrong with me, and I feel like I need to go to the hospital because I feel like I'm gonna end up having a stroke. I can't speak right. I lost my dad almost 5 years ago. On July 2nd, he passed away of cancer. So I know how you feel. Father's Day is hard for a lot of people. And I'm sorry you lost your dad too. Today must be very hard for you too. His death date is coming up on July 2nd, and that's another reason I'm kind of like sad. I don't want to be alone on that day. I just want to be happy and celebrate. He wouldn't have wanted us to be sad. My dad was bohemian, so I'm just so freaking, like, I don't know if I'm gonna get this paid, and I'm trying. I have 12 people watching me right now. That's why I said someone's probably on there, and the 13 viewers or whatever probably laughing at me. It's probably people that, I'm sorry, I'm gonna block you. Because I swear that was the name of one of my enemies. Anyways, I don't know. Not you, not you. Why is it blocking certain words? Look. I'm trying to, Okay, I turned it off so it won't filter y'all out anymore. Because I know a lot of people probably said stuff and I probably missed a lot, but I'm just lost and I don't know what to do. Like, if someone's able to help me pay this, I could show you proof. Like, I could literally show you proof that I paid it. I can get back on live and show you proof. But I have until like midnight. I don't know what time they turn off electricity. I know it's throughout the night, but I know it's sometime around midnight. There really is scammers on this app, but I promise y'all I'm not one. I've always shown proof. I've just struggled my whole life. And I get on here because I feel like it's the only place I can really find help sometimes, you know? Once I moved to this, don't know how to handle it. I literally crashed out this morning. Like, I crashed out bad, and I haven't done that in years. Like, I scared myself. Like, and then people kept reporting my live because they thought I was going to do something to myself. And one thing about me, I will tell y'all this right now, I'm not going to do nothing to myself. I love myself too much to do anything to myself. I will not hurt my body. I will not hurt myself. So don't report me for self-harm when I'm not doing nothing wrong. That's why my appeal always gets granted. Because they see on my video I did not do nothing wrong. I did not say I'm going to do anything. You know what I mean? I would never do that. That's the old me, you know? Like, back when I was like 19, 20, 21, like early 20s, like I'm not gonna lie, I was. But now I love myself too much because I've been through so much in my life that I realize I can get through stuff. But right now, all I'm focused on is freaking paying this light bill. And I have to pay it today. And people are probably like, oh, why didn't she pay it yet? I did. I got an extension and I paid the money that I had. I'm moving into a new apartment because there was 2 unalivings out here. One was a 16-year-old and that happened on Easter Sunday. And then another one happened almost 7 months ago. It was a girl that got unalived by her boyfriend or whatever. And they still haven't caught the people that did both of these, you know. That's one reason I'm moving out of here. Another reason I'm moving out of here is because I let my son play outside and with his friend. And my son's only 8 years old, mind you. But I was watching him. But he went around the corner to play. And these 13-year-old bullies, some little ghetto kids, I don't know how to understand it. But these kids shoved my son up against a brick wall. Like, to the point where I made a police report. That's how bad it was. I have a police report because of that. Not because of me, but I reported it to police that happened because that was not cool. I don't lay a hand on my kids, so nobody else should be laying their hands on my kid. And I will sit here and I will take up for my kid no matter what. Like, you know what I mean? If a parent wants to come talk to me or whatever, then we can handle it. I don't care. But the thing is, a child is not going to bully my child. I don't even hurt my child. So why would I allow some dumbass 13-year-old, some child that has no home training, someone that probably don't even say yes ma'am and no ma'am, shove my innocent 8-year-old child up against a brick wall? And guess what? Police did nothing about it. They didn't even try to find out where they lived or nothing, even though I told them where they lived. And then these apartments, it's just, I'm done. I'm done with these apartments. I got approved for another apartment and I already paid for that that apartment's mine. You know what I mean? That apartment's mine. I paid for it. I'm just waiting for they said it should be done by the 24th, but if not, then it'd be the 1st of the month. That's what I told them. So I'm not going to do anything. I'm just saying, like, it was to the point where I was literally stalked by this girl out here. I was stalked out here because, okay, one of the unalivings that happened out here. Okay, I'm going to explain that. I mean, I'm going to get back to the electric bill or whatever, but one of the unalivings that happened out here, it happened on Easter Sunday. This girl had told me that she knew who it was or blah, 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 or whatever. So I reported it. You know what I mean? It got back to her. I don't know how. These police are corrupt out here. You know what I mean? These police are corrupt. They're not even trying to help these families that are dealing with this shit. You know what I mean? So that's another reason I'm moving out, because that girl told me something, and somehow it got back to her, and I didn't tell nobody. I didn't tell not one soul but who I reported it to, and it was a COP, you know what I mean? But the thing is, like, it's wrong, because how did it get back to her that I said anything? And then she calls me on Facebook at like 7 o'clock in the morning talking about, did you say something about what I said? Yeah, I did. I did tell them, because they needed to know. That was news. That's the only way some people can get justice sometimes, is because people will speak up. Now, whenever people don't speak up, those people will never get justice. You know what I mean? And then I decided I was going to leave it alone, because it got to where this girl was stalking me at the pool. She was following me. This happened twice, okay? And I told the office manager by email, via email. I have emails of this, okay, mind you. I have emails. I have everything I talked to y'all about. I can back it up. I have receipts. Anyways, I sent an email to her talking about, to the lady in the office, talking about, I don't feel safe out here anymore. I'm being stalked and harassed by this girl named Taylor. Yes, her name's Taylor, and I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. If she's watching, she could see this. I don't care. She's probably stalking my TikTok. I don't care. But it's the truth. Anyways, this girl and her mom literally stalked me at the pool 2 different times. My daughter was there the second time, mind you. My daughter was there the second time. And my cousin and her husband, they're police officers. So, she's not going to lie to them. They know when she's lying. I know when she's lying. You know what I mean? And she saw it for herself, what I was going through. She saw it for myself, that I was being stalked out here and harassed. And I've already been through domestic violence before, so I don't play that shit. I don't. If anybody tries to sit here and put me or my children in danger, I'm going to handle it. Because, like, my kids mean the world to me. I know some of y'all moms that are on TikTok or whatever, y'all don't give a shit about y'all's kids or what they got going on. But me, I care about my kids. I care about shit. I will sit there and embarrass myself to make sure that I get an electric bill paid for. Y'all can call me a beggar. Y'all could do whatever. But I could show proof that I pay it if somebody could sit here and help me pay it. And that's, like, it shows the due date on here too. And I did get it. That's off of an extension. You can't call them. It's Father's Day and it's also Sunday. Father's Day and it's also Sunday. Father's Day and it's also Sunday. So many things going through my mind right now. That would be one less thing I would have to worry about. And like I said, I can come literally right back on to TikTok and show y'all that I paid it. I will do the same thing that I have, like right here, this proof right here. I could show y'all a screenshot showing that I paid it with a date on it. That's how desperate I am to get this electric bill paid. And it's 74. Wait, what did it say? I need to move these comments. 74.73. My PayPal is linked and I could show y'all proof. I'm just begging, honestly. I'm just begging. Let me take this off the charger because I can't see right here. Ow! Get this off the floor. There should not be nothing on the floor. I'm not mad at you or nothing, but you know how I feel about stuff being on the floor. I just stubbed my toes so freaking hard. You sit over there, baby. I needed light. Actually, I need to sit right here. Or you want to sit right there? Where do you want to sit at?
Right here.
Okay. It was glitching too much. That's why I had to turn a light on. Can you turn that fan off for me? Just the fan, not the light.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
And y'all can clip me or talk about me on Reddit or whatever, but I don't have Cash App anymore. I was banned for no reason, but I have PayPal. My chest is hurting so freaking bad. It's like all on the side. It's been like cramping like on the side of my boob, and it's been hurting really, really bad. And then I get like shortness of breath and stuff. And this apartment has mold that was painted over basically. And I know it because I've lived in mold before and my body was doing the same thing. I know for a fact there's mold in here. But right now, like, I will sit here and beg all freaking day if I need to, just to make sure I have my electric bill paid for. If I was here by myself, I wouldn't care. I would not be on here asking, but I have my child with me. So I will do anything in the world, even if it causes for me to beg for money to get this light bill paid. Hey Lego, I've seen that name before. Where have I seen that name before? I'm not trying to send you an invitation. I'm so sorry. I was trying to click on it. But yeah, I don't have Cash App anymore, unfortunately. I just have PayPal and it's linked in my bio. Actually, I can pay it while I'm still on live instead of getting off. And then I could screenshot it. But that's basically showing, hold on. I have to do that puzzle thing. I have reached out to 211, mind you. I have reached out to 211. There wasn't much help. When you're out in a little small country town, there's not much resources. There's churches that help, but those churches did not have any funding. So I'm basically like stuck begging on TikTok. But the thing is, like, people don't know if I'm for real or not, and that's what sucks, because there's so many people that scam on TikTok that don't really need the help, and it makes it harder on people that actually need the help. It does. Like, I've had more trolls than anything, honestly, today. Like, I've had trolls sit here and come in here and talk about blah, 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 this and that. Like, you're fat, you're ugly, you look like you stink, like, blah, blah, blah. My house is clean. I hope y'all know my house. Oh, wait, y'all can't even see. Let me take off this thing. But yeah, my house is clean. Like, I keep my house clean. I will never, ever keep my child in a filthy home. I was a child that was in a filthy home with roaches, animal feces everywhere. I went through some shit when I was a kid. Like, literally, I did. And my kids will never, as long as I live, these kids will never, ever go through that. My kids, like, I'm so picky about stuff being on the floor. Like, my kids know. Like, I'll be like, no, don't leave that on the floor. like I just did a while ago. But I don't like nothing on my floor. I like a clean home. Can y'all spam the likes, please, for me? All it takes is one person, and I'm not giving up. My PayPal is linked in my bio. I'm desperate, like. Y'all, okay, like, I know I'm off subject, but I was in HEB yesterday, right? And I asked my son, do you want a TV dinner? And he was like, what's a TV dinner? And I was like, oh my God. Like, I literally cook meals for him. Like, I don't really get TV dinners. I literally cooked 4-course meals for him. Remove the sprinkles packet. There is no sprinkles packet. I don't know. It's in here. Never mind.
I like it with my brownie.
I know. Remove film cover over popcorn, chicken, and fries. Remove sprinkles packet. Microwave on 3.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes? How you do
3.5 minutes would be 3:30. Okay.
3:33?
No, 3:30.
3:30. So that's how you do half?
No, it's not always half, but that is half of what. We just had really bad rain the last few days, so. And it like literally flooded. Dang, that tree literally like crashed down. Man, you know what? This tree right here, that tree was very long. It could have hit right here. That's my apartment. I just realized that if it would have fell the other way, it would have hit my apartment. That's crazy. I'm moving because it's not safe out here. There's been 2 unalivings in the past. 2 unalivings in the past 8 months out here. And plus the violence out here is so bad. Like, I have never lived in an apartment complex this bad, honestly. But I'm moving for many various reasons. There's no jobs in this city at all. Okay, I should have probably never moved here before, like, at all. But I just didn't know what to do in that short of time because my sister, I was living with her and she was moving to her new place, so I had to find a new place to go, you know what I mean? I'm in Texas. But I'm moving somewhere else that has more job opportunities, better schools, easier for me to get an Uber to the school if I need to. There's literally not even DoorDash out here. Like, it's so country. DoorDash don't deliver out here. You have to order a pizza. If you do order DoorDash, then it'll take like 2 hours. And there's literally no Ubers out here at all. Like, if I get an Uber, I'd have to go to the next city over. Like, you can't get an Uber here. Like, at all. There's no taxis. There's no bus lines. There's nothing. And I had to walk him to school many times.
Done.
Okay. It's not done quite yet. It's got to cook again.
It's done halfway.
Okay. 3.5 to 4 minutes. Loving it.
I know.
You remember when I opened it up and we saw the glove?
No, I only said cook it.
We're not cooking it.
I know.
But you remember when we opened it up?
Yeah, I don't know why there's a piece of glove.
I was like, what in the world?
Like what happened to the noodles? How about keep that thing forever?
What?
The glove inside the noodles? Well, not forever, never.
I'm not going to keep that forever. Once we move, I'm throwing that away. I should have sent it to the noodle people.
Yeah, how about you send it to the noodle people?
Because it's already been like a month.
What?
Because it's already been like a month.
So they won't get it? Wait, how about we just move to the next place and rent it?
Did I ever answer? It's in Texas.
brownie.
Well, this baked potato is gonna be in here for like 2 hours almost before I can eat. I'm gonna make the stuffed baked potato.
They got this brownie.
You sure you're not gonna want a baked potato whenever I get one? Because I could put yours in there right now too.
I'm sure I don't like potatoes.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here because I don't feel like I'm gonna get any type of help at all. Like, even if it was resources, like for sure resources in Texas, like I've already called 211, so don't tell me 211, don't tell me call 211 because I've already done it. And I am on my extension right now. All for One, he's a good person and stuff, but most of those links were like for different states and stuff. Like, I didn't really see much resources for Texas. I mean, I know he could find some. He's a good person and he helps people, but I've already talked to him before. The last time I talked to him was about Christmas time, and he was trying to give me some resources and stuff like that. But most of those links said like help for Canada and Cal. I'm just going to accept the fact that my lights are going to be off tonight. So I know it's nobody else's fault but my own, but I used all of my money to pay for a new place for us to move so I can have a job, and it'd be way safer for me, and I would be closer to family, so I would have my daughter to be able to watch my son because she's old enough. I could pay her to watch him, and I could work 2 jobs if I need to. But right now I'm just like stuck. All I need is this 73, like I could show y'all in proof. Like, and there I go slurring my words again. Like, I cannot speak. Like, I can't. That's all I need. It said the new bill is almost $300, but that's including the $74 that's past due, and it's due today. It shows the date too. And that was on an extension. I paid the extension a week ago. My chest is hurting. Ooh. It hurts like right here. Like right here. Ooh. I'm gonna end up going to the hospital because it hurts. I've been so stressed. I just can't deal with this anymore. I'm not gonna get any help. It hurts like right here. Because I don't know what to do. At midnight, our light's gonna be off, and I can't have him here with the lights off. I can't do that. Like, I really can't. I will never have my child in the house without no running water or no electricity. I have running water and it's hot. No electricity. I have running water and it's hot. No electricity. I have running water and it's hot. And y'all could judge me or call whoever, do whatever, but I'm trying, Mom. I'm doing everything on my own, and it feels like everybody's just making everything worse. But I'm gonna get off here.